Welcome to physics online session. Today's class will discuss potential energy in an external electric field. Okay, so here we will discuss three subtopics: potential energy of a single charge, potential energy of a single charge in an external field, potential energy of two charges in an external field, and also potential energy of a dipole in an external field. We will find the potential energy of these three systems. When a single charge is placed in an external field, what will be the potential energy? And when two separate charges placed in an external field, what will be the potential energy? When a dipole placed in an external field, so what is its potential energy? That is what we are going to calculate in this class, discuss in this class. Okay, I will take the first example. We will discuss the potential energy of a single charge in an external field. Let us consider a charge q is this is a charge q is placed in external electric field. So this is the external field, external electric field. Simply we can call it as external field. So external field. So in this field I want to place a charge q which is at a distance r. Okay, so before you brought a single charge, there is an electric field already present. You have to do work against that electric field to place q at a position r. Okay, so in the previous class we have discussed potential energy of a single charge. When you bring a single charge from infinity to a point in the space where there is no electric field, work done will was 0. But here already an electric field is present before you brought a single charge. That is why the work done, so therefore I will change the pen now. Okay, therefore the work done in bringing q from infinity, work done in bringing q from infinity to point r in the electric field, or external field, is given by what is the work done? So we know that work done is a V is equals to W by Q. Potential difference is the ratio of work to charge, mathematical form. So where W can be written as W1, work done in bringing simply W, only one charge is there. So W is equals to, we are bringing Q from infinity and we are placing at a point R. Okay, where the electrical potential due to the external field, it will be V of R. V of R is the electrical potential due to this external field at a distance r. So where the charge q was brought. Okay, so this will be the work done in bringing single charge from infinity to a point r in the external field. Okay, and this work done will be stored. This work done will be stored in the form of potential energy, Therefore potential energy of single charge in an external field is given by U is equals to Q into V of R. Okay, Q into V of R. Okay, so this is the potential energy of a single charge in external field. Now we'll discuss as the second topic, that is potential energy second case, potential energy of system of two charges in an external field. Okay, let us consider there is a uniform electric field in the space. This is the uniform electric field. Okay, uniform external electric field, and we are bringing Q1 and Q2. This is Q1 and Q2. Okay, we are bringing, this is, let it be the origin. With respect to origin, the position is R1. With respect to origin, the position of Q2 is R2. Okay, and R12 is a separation, right? No, what was happening? Right. Now we'll discuss potential energy of system of two charges in an external field. Okay, now let us consider two charges. Let us consider an electric field, external electric field. This will be the direction of external electric field, which is uniform electric field. Let us consider an uniform electric field in the space. So where we have to bring Q1 and Q2 charge, system of two charges. We have to place system of two charges here. Let us consider Q1, this is origin, and I want to brought Q1 at a distance R1 from, with respect to origin, and Q2 so at a distance R2 from the origin, and R12 is a distance of separation. Okay, so I'll write the point here. Let us consider Q1 and Q2 in an external field. Okay, what is our aim? Our aim is to find potential energy of system of two charges in external field. So an E bar is the external electric field. Okay, now work done in locating Q1 and Q2 at a distance R12 will gives us the potential energy of system of two charges in the external electric field. Therefore I want to find out work done in bringing Q1 and Q2. Now work done now I'll change the pen. Okay, now work done in bringing Q1 from infinity to R1 is given by R1 R1, where the what is the electrical potential at R1? Okay, work done in bringing Q1 from infinity to R1, where the electric potential due to external field is V of R1. V is a electric potential due to external field, and we have to calculate electric potential at a distance R1 with respect to R1. Therefore, this work done can be written as W equals to W1 equals to, we are bringing Q1 and we are placing in the electric field. Okay, so we are placing it at distance R1, where the electrical potential due to external field is V of R1. It will be equation number 1. Next, I want to bring second one. So work done and bringing now Q2 from infinity to R2. So against the external field, and also against the field due to Q1. Okay, so we have to bring Q2 against the external field, due to external field, and against the field due to Q1. We have to do work against the two fields. Therefore, W2 can be written as W2. We are bringing Q2 now. And there are two potentials. One is due to external field, and we have to where we are placing Q2 at a distance R2. Therefore, electrical potential due to external field at a distance R2 is V of R2, and against this field we need to do work. And also the force of repulsion, already Q1 we brought Q1 into the field, and against the repulsion of Q1 we have also to do some work. That will be Q2 into where the potential is V1. Okay, V1 of V1, simply I will write V1, so there will be no confusion. Okay, simply V1. Against these two fields we need to do work, so just to substitute the values. So where first I will write where V1 equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R12. This is the electrical potential. This is the electric potential due to Q1 at R12 distance. Okay, so that implies W2 can be written as W2 is equals to Q2 into V of R2 plus Q2 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R12. Therefore, W2 is equals to Q2 into V of R2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R12. Okay, so this work done will be stored in the form of potential energy of system of two charges. Therefore, this work done now first, before that I need to find the total work done. So what is the total work done? Therefore, total work done total work done W is equals to W1 plus W2, that is equals to I'll write in the next step here. W is equals to Q. First work done is Q1. We have Q1 into V of R1. The second work done Q2 into V of R2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R12. Okay, so this work done will be stored will be stored in the form of potential energy of Q1 and Q2, right. Therefore potential energy U is equals to Q1 into V of R1 plus Q2 into V of R2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R12. Okay, so we'll discuss the next third case, potential energy. Third one, an important one, it is, sorry, what is happening to the marker? Okay, third case, potential energy of a dipole in an external field. Okay, so let us represent the external field. This is an uniform external field where I want to bring a dipole. Okay, this is the direction of external electric field. Okay, so what is a dipole? First we have to know what is a dipole. So dipole, it is a system of two equal and opposite charges, opposite charges separated by a small and finite distance. Okay, if two charges Q1 equals to plus Q and Q2 is equals to minus Q, so we have two equal and opposite charges. For example, if they are separated by plus Q and minus Q, if they are separated by finite distance 2a, then for dipole moment will be so dipole moment of this dipole, this is called the system of two equal and opposite charges separated by finite distance. This is said to be the dipole, and dipole moment of this dipole represented by P, and which is equals to the product of magnitude of one of the charge and the separation between them. So it is 2aq. Okay, the direction of the dipole moment is always represented from negative to positive charge. Okay, this will be the direction of the dipole moment, negative to positive charge, 2aq. So this is about the dipole, and we have to find out the potential energy of this dipole in the external field. I think it is not important. No, I'll remove this one. So what is I think you understood what is a dipole. It is system of equal and opposite charges. Okay, so dipole has two charges. Yes, so I want to bring minus q. First I am bringing plus q. Okay, plus q. So from infinity to point r1. Okay, let us consider a dipole. Let us consider dipole in external field. Okay, so for example, dipole has two charges. First I am bringing plus q from infinity. Okay, actually here I want to place a negative charge, here I want to place a positive charge. Okay, like this. So I am bringing both the charges at the same potential. So this is a equipotential line, yes or no? So here let it be the origin. So all the points are at the same distance. Here this one, this one, this one. So this is equal potential line. This is also the equipotential line. So I am placing plus q and minus q at the same potential line. Okay, so that both will be at the same potential, and work needed to bring both plus q and minus q will be same. So I am placing so these two plus q and minus q at the same potential points. Okay, equipotential points. Therefore work done in bringing plus q from work done in bringing plus q from infinity to a point in the external field is given by W is equals to q into V of R, let it be, where the electrical potential is R. Next one is work done in bringing minus q from infinity to at the same potential. We are bringing the minus q also to the same potential point. So where the distance from the source is R. Okay, therefore work done will be this is work done bringing plus q, work done in bringing minus q is equals to minus q into V of minus q into V of R. Okay, therefore total work done W is equals to W plus q plus W minus q. Therefore W is equals to q into V of R, q into V of R plus of minus q into V of R. Okay, therefore net work done will be 0. Total work done, net work done in placing, therefore net work done in placing a dipole or locating a dipole perpendicular to external field is 0. Okay, why? Because we are bringing two equal and opposite charges at the same potential, and when they will be at the same potential when you place a dipole perpendicular to it. So for example, in another case, I am taking one more uniform electric field. This is a uniform electric field. Here I want to place a dipole. This is a uniform electric field E bar. Now I want to place a dipole in another position like this. Okay, so this is a dipole, this is plus q and this is minus q. Okay, now it is in the external field. This is the center of the dipole and let the angle made by the dipole with the external field is theta, okay, and 2a is the distance of separation between the charges, okay. Now what will be the work done? So therefore we need to find out work done in placing a dipole at an angle theta with external field, okay. So how can you find the work done here? Work done in locating perpendicularly, so work done in bringing plus q and minus q from infinity to a point to a point, equipotential point in the electric field will be 0, net work done. No, that will be 0. Just what we have to do, we have to rotate this dipole from this position to this position, okay. What will be the work done? Okay, so just we need, if you find a work done in rotating a dipole from perpendicular position to at an angle theta, you will get the work done in placing a dipole in the external field, okay. Therefore work done in rotating dipole from theta 1 to theta 2 angle is given by W is equals to, it is a variable, here what will be the force? How can you find a work done? Force into displacement, but it is a what is the net force acting on the dipole? So here when a positive charge is placed in external field, it experiences a force in the direction of the electric field. So it will experience a force like this. Let it be plus q, so it will be easy, plus q and minus q. So positive charge experience a force in the direction of the electric field, and negative charge experience a force opposite to the direction of electric field, and the force will be F is equals to QE, the force. So these plus q and minus q experience equal and opposite forces. The net force, therefore I will remove this one. Here the net force on the dipole, net force on the dipole is 0, okay. So how can you find out that work done? So work done formula, force into displacement, but net force is 0, okay. How can you find work done? So here it is, when net force is 0, when equal and opposite forces acts in a body, the body tries to rotate, okay. So here also the body will rotate. So for rotational motion there must be a torque. So here torque is not 0, net force is 0, but torque tau is not equals to 0. Torque is acting on the body. Therefore what is a torque acting on the body? Torque is equals to what? How can you find the torque? So next actually, okay, so I want to find out the torque. What is the formula to find the torque? Torque tau is equals to force into perpendicular distance, okay. So tau is equals to, what is tau? Force. What is the force? Magnitude of the force is q into E. What is the perpendicular distance? This is 2a. If this theta, if the dipole is making, axis of the dipole is making angle theta with the electric field, the component horizontal, this adjacent side become, this is 2a cos theta, and this is perpendicular become 2a sin theta. So this is a perpendicular distance. What is the perpendicular distance here? 2a sin theta, okay. Therefore torque tau is equals to 2aq into E sin theta. So therefore what is 2aq? nothing but torque tau is equals to, this is dipole moment, so P into E into sin theta. In vector form it can be written as tau bar is equals to P bar cross E bar. Okay, A bar cross B bar is equals to AB sin theta. By using that formula, this is a cross product, so tau bar can be written as P bar cross E bar. Now what will be the work done here? So okay, so work done in rotating dipole from angular position, it is initially it is in a perpendicular position. When it is in a perpendicular position, the angle made by the electric field will be 90 degrees. So okay, first I will to write expression for work done. Work done is equals to, we are rotating it from theta 1 to theta 2, theta 1 to theta 2. Okay, and tau d theta, this is a work done, this will be the work done. Okay, therefore I will write the same step here. Work done is equals to work done, okay, in rotating dipole against the torque is given by tau is equals to tau d theta. So generally force expression into variable for f dx, it is a rotational motion. In place of force we have tau, in place of linear displacement we have d theta. That's it, that is a difference. What is tau here? P sin theta, theta 1 to theta 2, P into E into sin theta into d theta. Therefore work done W is equals to, W equals to P, dipole moment for a given dipole is constant, uniform, electric field it is also constant, only theta is variable here, so we need to integrate only sin theta. Integration of sin theta is minus cos theta. The next step I will write W is equals to P E into integration of sin theta is minus cos theta, limits theta 1 to theta 2. We can write it as P E into, okay, first cos theta 2 minus cos theta 2 minus of cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. Okay, so we will write it as, we can write it as W is equals to P E into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Okay, so what are the limits of theta 1 and theta 2? Now the question is, what is theta 1 and what is theta 2? Okay, so what is the initial position of the dipole? Just we are rotating a dipole from perpendicular position where that theta 1 is equals to 90 degrees and we are rotating to an angle theta. Okay, so theta 2 is equals to theta and theta 1 is equals to 90 degrees. Initial position is it is perpendicular. Okay, that is why the theta 1 is taken as, here I remove this one, here theta 1 is equals to, okay, theta 1 is equals to 90 degrees and theta 2 is equals to theta. Therefore by substituting the above values we will get P into E into cos theta 1 is cos 90 minus cos theta. Okay, therefore W is equals to P E into cos 90 is 0 minus cos theta. Therefore W is equals to minus P into E into cos theta, minus P into E into cos theta. Okay, so therefore this work done will be stored in the form of potential energy. Therefore potential energy of the system of equal and opposite charges, nothing but potential energy of a dipole placed in external field is given by minus P into E into cos theta. Okay, this is the potential energy of the dipole. Okay, right, this is about the potential energy concept. Now I will stop. Okay.